Welcome back. This should be a pretty quick video on setting up multiple computers to work with your system. So you could have several computers on an Android using Android tablets and several using Windows computers. And you would want to set up some features that are different for both types of terminals, as well as the terminals themselves could be different. Connected devices, screen size, that sort of thing. This will help you customize them to each individual terminal. We'll go ahead and log in, and we'll skip this part. Now, first off, we got to go to device info. So it is true, each terminal that you want to set up specific devices, you need to go to that specific terminal and input a device name. So we don't use the device name of the device itself because it doesn't always show up. For example, here if we're looking at this information here, we have device unknown. So not all devices provide a name, and we're not going to assume the name. So you just need to come in here, put in your device name, hit save name. If for any reason you have to reinstall the application on this computer, or you reinstall the computer, or you change the computer, you can always use the same device name, and then it would pick up all the settings that you're going to apply to this particular name. So after that, we have terminals, and then we have some different devices. So this Galaxy is an Android tablet. We're working on this Dell, and if we press edit device, we get some features in here that we can assign. So you're just going to put the name and device name here. And then you might have some sales options if it's med, rec, or any type of sale. Typically it's going to be any. And then reset order filter. So each time somebody logs in, it won't hold the previous search filters that the last person was using. If the device is enabled or not. If, say, for example, you want to disable this device from being used, you can disable this, and then the next time it tries to somebody tries to log in, it won't let them. Most printers we have set up for default names. So the best practice is just to name every terminal that you have that's Windows with, like, say, for example, the printer should be named receipt for the receipt printer. Our label printer could just be label. It's not exactly the same with Android devices because we don't choose their name, but for Windows, that's what you do here. For payment processing, we have a couple different options here. Once you go through the payment processing setup, we'll just leave that for here, and same thing with Android Secure Device. Finally, for Windows, we have this interface setting which will allow you to do zoom on the window. So sometimes you'll find that if we do something like zoom in or zoom out from this, this gives us an idea of where we want to be. This will also, so here we see 1.4. If we press zoom, we'll see that. If we press default, it goes back to the side. So this would allow you to make the screen smaller or larger depending on what your preference is. And then once you're done, you'd hit save and exit, and that's setting up your different devices. So you just go through each one of your devices, set them accordingly, and you're good to go.